Welcome. Hey, we've made the jump playing some Premier soccer now. We're still sticking around at the MSC, trying to make it work for both. That's Menor Soccer Club. Hey, but there's our guy, number 13. Now number 13. Losing it, working hard, trying to get it back. That's what you like to see. So anyway, we'll get things started here. I'll chime in every now and then, say what I like, what I think could be better. Of course, because that's what we're here to do. So, talk soon. One thing I can tell the difference between travel and Premier already is that everybody's building out, everybody's trying to escape pressure. But I'd say the one thing remains the same. If you lose it and you try and win it back, that's the most important part. Because right here you see we didn't win it back, and they're up 1. That's how the game goes. Well, now you're going to see how Theo react different. Travel, early days, a lot of emotional responses, but here he's positive, gets on the ball, takes a positive first touch, makes that pass. Oh, but come on now, lad. Now we got to work. A lot of jogging. Early days in Theo's development, we figured out how important it'd be able to escape pressure by making good decisions. That's what I think you see a lot of here. There's players that know when to pass, when to dribble. But, they're always going to still make some of the same mistakes. But yeah, just simple concepts. They're always going to stay the same. You see a lot more aggressive decision making. Like here, Theo doesn't look, misses this pass, but had he had his head on the ball, maybe did a quick scan, could have ran right onto that and put her home. Now's a good time to tell everybody. Just recording the game today, not coaching, having to worry about anything, but just making good content. What a breeze. And to carry on those good vibes and cool breezes, I'm going to take a break from commentary, just watch the game, chime in here in a little while. Now here's our guy about to get on the ball here and start bombing down the wing. All right. What's he going to do with it? Oh, just pulls it back. Keeps possession. No, he switches the play. This is a great decision. And good feet. Oh, get in the box. Unlucky. I like this 11 a lot. Reminds me of a little Martin Odegaard. Never really under pressure, always getting it out. Sure, it doesn't work out every time, but he definitely doesn't mind being on the ball. And here's where you just want him to take the right angle, make a firm tackle. But he's getting a little timid out there. This is where I started thinking, hey, let's get a little brave. Because there's a couple of these kind of like leg dangly challenges, doesn't come away with the ball. You can see in that body language, it's starting to hit him. He's like, oof, I got to be better, making some better tackles around here. Make those tackles. This shot doesn't get on near post there. But here's a really good example. He's got to be demanding the ball here. He has got to get that ball and go down the wing. Which end up, oh, plays it in the middle. That's tough. Oh, but he gets it back, plays it up. Now watch where this ball ends up. It's exactly where it would have been had Theo just demanded the ball, gone down the line. But here comes the cross. Oh, could he get to it? No! Now this is what you came to see. Face to face, make a little move. Okay, get the cross in. Keep working, don't quit. Another cross in. Ooh, that could have been a goal. Highlights coming thick and fast now. Great corner. Little bit of whip on there, a little more power. Maybe we got a better chance, but hey, you like to see those corners land right at the 6. Play continues, keep the ball moving, almost finish it. And we see a great tackle here. Man, I used to coach a player. Hey, wait a minute. I think I know him. As this cross comes in, you're going to see Theo be the bravest he's ever been, attempting a bicycle kick. More like a scissor, but still, you love to see him try. Now he's keeping his head up. He's staying in the game. But that timidness keeps biting him a bit. And there he goes in a little timid, doesn't win it. Okay, maybe I'll get it. And hey, okay, worked out. Still just not playing my most confident here. Got to find a way to get it back. And here's what you like to see. Big explosion into the box, tries to cut it back. Just doesn't get the shot off. Keeps working though, you gotta keep working. Why? Because you could win that ball, mate. Here's good stuff. See him attack this ball. Yeah, maybe he's gonna put his foot down through it. Aye. Oh, and you notice he's laying on the ground there. Ooh, what could it be? Well, looking like he's jogging here. Oh, he's a little slow to get back. Looks like cramps have set in. Holding the side. Oh, but he's got another big run ahead. This is why you gotta wake up, take care of yourself, get some water, some carbohydrates. Because right now you are feeling it. Hard to make those runs, hard to get that ball into the box. At this point, this kid needs a sub. Yep, we hate to see you go. You just can't keep up when you got those side stitches. A good chance to talk about other players since Theo had to hit the bench. You know, just the will to get the ball, you know, like run with some athleticism. That's all over the place, which is pretty cool to see. Currently at travel, we have some players still trying to learn how to get up and go, if you know what I'm saying. And here we are again with another botched, well, not even an attempt to build out. That's going to be tough because here they go. Going to get a good chance to cross. Ball comes into the box, bobbles around a bit, and we do get it cleared a bit, which is good. And also everyone wants to score. A lot of efforts to get it in on goal. I guess at some point Theo made his way back onto the field because here he is trying to be a part of the build-out. We got two players taking up the same space, and we play through the middle. But hey, worked out. We're going to drive in, cut in on the right, mate. Oh, the left is good, though. It's good to use it. Here's where you're going to see some good old premier level defense. Get shoulder to shoulder. They both run. They're both running for that ball. And he turns and escapes pressure. Unlucky. You like to see it. Keeps working, though. Lost that 1v1. Keeps working. And hey, I think it's going to work out. It's going to work out. It does. We get the ball clear. Now we're driving through the middle. This is epic. What a touch. You got to talk about the good and the bad. You know, the good, hey, he's got an okay touch. Got a good first touch. But that is still a blind ball. And then doesn't exactly try and win it back there. He got a little nervous on that tackle. I think we all saw that. Now here we know why he's nervous. That's a big boy. Come on. Come on. Game's played on the ground. You could win that. All right. Hey, it worked out. Good stuff. Now the confidence is coming back. Here we go. Now at this point, you want your guy moving. Move! Come on, get to it! And then the thrower thinks that's on him. He's like, sorry. And it's like, no, Theo should be moving long before that throw comes in. And even after it's thrown, he should be working way harder to get to it. Now, in real time, I thought, he should be going in for this. But that'd have been pretty reckless. He made a pretty good business decision right there. Now, here's something I think we're seeing way too much no matter what league you're playing in. Look at how much walking there was on that throw. I don't think I saw one player get up to any bit of a jog. But here we are. Hey, we're on the ball. We got good feet, so we're going to use them. Now, who's onto it? Who's onto it? He's offsides. Oh, well, he's apologetic. At least he knew it. Here you're going to see the best of Premier. This kid pings it out there. Puts it right on his man. Unlucky touch. And they called it a handball. So the most unluckiest of touches. And here again, if you want to defend Theo well, just find your biggest kid and have him stand around him. Doesn't matter if he's like on him or close. Just around him is enough to say, hey, I'm a pretty big kid. You're gonna have to play with me now. Because look, he just finds his way to just stay away from him. But you put a little guy on him, oh, he's got every trick in the locker. Oh, but that guy was way bigger. Where's the energy? Where's the movement? He's got no choice but to throw it out the end line. I'm kidding. He didn't mean to throw it out the end line. Here we are with another build out that doesn't go as planned. Because we just kicked it deep. I tell you, if I could fix one thing right now, it would be every player just builds out. We don't need to start playing big balls yet. And ooh, did you catch that? Theo just could have been a little bit more brave. It's okay. Teammate helps out. What do we get here? Oh, okay. Unlucky. Just got to win it back. Lost it, won it back. That's everything you want to see. Yes. Another thing I find interesting at this age is once someone starts just kicking it loose and kick and run, everybody starts just kind of kicking it all loose and kick and run. And it's just like, okay, if you're gonna, I'm gonna, I can do that. You see now the ball's all over the place. You might say the game's gone at this point. But what gets us back into it? A lucky bounce off the kick and run. Falls to Theo's feet. This is what you want to see. Square him up. Get with him. Okay. Was that to you? Was it pass? I don't know. It worked out. And that's what you want. Now here's what Theo's becoming lately. A lot of rough stuff, rough and tumble. Then get squared up, go right past him. Good feet, man. Good feet. Okay, now I wanted to slow this down because how many times does Theo scan here? 1, looks back, finds ball, 2 scans, and runs onto it. And makes great contact with the left foot. Let him know you're willing to do it on both feet. You know, for a coach like me, I just love to see it. You cut back on the right foot, you cross, and everybody's aggressive, trying to get goals. That's been really good to see. Earlier I alluded to knowing this player, and I do. But as he made that run, I said he is going to play that ball because that is the right decision. And he's been making that decision for about a year now. Again, this is Premier, but we're not building out. And every time you botch a build out, they're right in front of your goal. You got to find a way to escape pressure, and you can't just kick it and hope it's going to bounce your way. Just listening back over that one, and you can tell kick and run definitely triggers me a bit. I like to see this player, though, really go in for the challenge regardless of the size of player next to him. You know, he's a littler guy, but he's still going to go in for the fight, and I know he knows this game's played on the ground. Now, I don't mind going quick, and he does call for it, but that's not building out either. We're just hoping the ball gets out here, and it does. And this player does the right thing. I got no options, just going to stand on its shield. Okay, whatever. We lost it. Well, Theo's arch nemesis is back. He's not going to be working too hard to get back into a challenge. Here's something I'm not 100% sure on yet, but in Premier, I like seeing players take the touch, try and do something different, take a risk. That's a back heel into your own third, though, and that's what I'm just kind of struggling with. How do you get the kid to try and take the touch and take the risk if, it's going to go like that sometimes because that's just how the game goes. Now, this could be about the footy, but it's really about this camera work. This ball bobbles out. He hits it. Watch this save. Oh, tipped it over off the bar. One thing about Premier, every player is fighting to win the ball. They win the ball, and then they put their foot down. They try and escape pressure. That's exactly what you want to see. And he keeps losing it, but he keeps fighting to win it back. There is no quit, not at all. Here we're going to see the difference in bravery. Little fling of a leg here to try and win it, not going to do it. But even going back in, okay, now I am going to fight for it. I win it. I'm trying to get out, and I don't. But here's the brave decision. This ball comes in his own third. I'm just going to clear it. That's all I can do. There was one foul throw in the game. Probably missed it already. But for the most part, everybody's got a really high soccer IQ. I think the rules were being followed really well. And also the refs. I think every ref was just class today. Now you're going to see it again because kick and run, yeah, sure, it can be rewarding. But here is a clearance right up the middle. And luckily it gets to our team member working back. But otherwise, that could have been very dangerous. Here's the old kick and run. Bobbles, gets a bounce, hits it, and luckily, keeper scrambles back, falls on it. Kick and run leads to kick and run. Here we are, kicking and running. Now you're going to see some real brave goalkeeping, and I know this player, he's not a goalkeeper by trade, but just tough stuff, falling on the ball. And I would. If I could fix one thing, it's that. Why kick the ball as hard and as far as you can if it's going to go right to the other team? Gonna say it. You got to be brave when it's in the air, too. We want it out of the air. Come on. Fight through it. You let it hit the ground, you got to fight now. So what you're going to see here is a kick and then a run. And then a throw in for them. Now here's a different variation. This is rarely seen. It's the kick and have it hit the ref. This is the penultimate, the half volley kick and run. Such a big kick and run, it goes all the way out the end line. Now on this one, you're going to say, really, coach? That's what we want to see? But yes, I would much rather see this. We pass it out there. Could it be a better pass? Sure, but this player is under pressure, which means he has to deal with it. And he deals with it pretty well. Now this is a really good sequence. Picks it up, plays the through ball, makes a great first touch pass, ball fights through some chop, comes across the box, but this player has got to use his left foot. Unless you have a real goalkeeper, kick and run will always result in it going to the other team. Here we see a ball get kicked out. Theo's going to pick it up. What he could do is cut in, rip a great shot. He makes a pass, we pick up the ball still, and kick and run has resulted in another shot. When I first saw this, I thought foul throw. Watching it now, that's probably a pretty good throw. Theo picks it up, and first time seeing this, thought he tried to dribble. Now, I think that's a pass. That's pretty cool. And here's why we say if you're going to lose the ball, you got to work really hard back. We lose the ball. Do we really come back as hard as we could after losing it? Ooh, no, I don't know. And then that ball ends up across our box. We get a shot, and what happens? Goal. Now this we love to see. Stay switched on. Ball's going to bobble out to Theo in a second, and he makes an incredible turn. Whoop! And if he hits that like he thought he did, oh! Here we get it wide, we cross. I can't see exactly what happens, but I do know Theo scored. Later he'd tell me that was a toe poke. Which is really funny because if you tell an 8-year-old, hey, toe pokes don't count, they really believe that means for life. I think this is about the third clip. This player tracks it down, escapes some pressure, keeps an attack alive, and gets it across the box. At this point, I've already breezed over a couple of these kick and run gaffes, but here's another one where you just can't get out of your own third if you can't build out. But again, in this league, everyone stays switched on when they're on the field. Here's a big kick, running on. He's going to come flying in to make that tackle. That's good stuff. Then the cameraman loses track of the ball. Not too sure what happens. A shot and a save. Was that more kick and run? They can't score if they don't have the ball. All this kick and run, they get to do a lot of scoring. And with that one, I think I'm just going to fast forward to halftime. I do believe the kick and run continued. Gets the left-footed shot off. Doesn't make the best of contacts. But here you're going to see defensively, not the bravest attempt here, but he does keep working now and says, no, you're not going to do that to me. And then we do get it back. Here's another one of the best sequences in the game. Gets it out wide, plays it in, gets it back, still has an opportunity to stand on it, keeps working, keeps going 1v1, gets a shot off, almost follows it up with a goal. I do think we could have asked a bit more of Theo here. A little bit of energy. Come on, get back. At least go get goal side of this player. The bravery here by the goalkeeper is incredible. Then he still gets to the ball. Perfect play. And here's the thing about kick and run. This ball's going to bounce, but if someone were really brave and won it out of the air, then it could have still been a really good kick and run. Instead, the ball stays in the air, keeps bouncing, keeps bouncing. We can't get a hold of the bouncing ball. Here's a good decision, plays it out wide. And this player doesn't have any options. He has one. Just shield, see if I can't get some help. Here you're probably thinking I'm going to talk about kick and run, but I'm not. He picks his head up, sees the player, plays the pass. That's perfect. That's a decision. That's the difference between just kick and run and making a decision to play the ball. But that's just kick and run. But that's not. What a ball. And now this is what I want to see from our player. Take him on 1v1, show him your feet. Yeah. And here we see again, this right wing play all day has been excellent. Squares him up. What can I do? I need to get down the line. Beats him. And he gets a ball into the box. Now this is a how's your touch? And it's perfect. At this point, I'm realizing if it's a kick and run game, I'm only going to do the highlights from here. This is pretty painful to watch incomplete. You know, he really is going to want to get this one back because it falls to him. He could take a big touch, be one-on-one with the keeper, but he wants to score, and he wants to score now. And here you're going to see a sheer difference. That's a premier tackle. That's premier effort, but you'll see here the ball's bobbling around. It's bobbling around. Every player is trying to get this ball clear or get it in the goal, except who's that guy? Here's just good football. Ball goes in the box. He takes a good confident touch, tries to get it to the wing. Wing takes control, shields for a bit, not afraid to take somebody on. Keeps fighting. Unlucky, got doubled up. Baller man, never both. That professional foul looks pretty smart now. Here's my biggest axe to grind with kick and run. This player's probably been in that position 50 times. Let's just say 50 times. But if he was in a build-out system, he'd be in that position every game, Let's say he's been in that position 300 times by now. Of course he's going to be better equipped to deal with pressure. We're nearing the end of the half, so clearly I'm fixated on one player who is behind the ball and severely tired. Here we are again with our wing trying to do something positive. Tries to cross, we keep working, we get our feet to it, and here comes another cross and another goal. I can't clearly see how he scored. I have past experience with this player, and he's been doing this for a little while now. And it is because he played in defense in a build-out system and had to escape pressure every single day at practice and every single game on every single goal kick. You get to see the whole field do something positive.